Hey guys, how's it going? It is my different username here, and today I'm going to be showing you a weapon that has been requested ever since Battlefield 3, and luckily Battlefield 4 released the same weapon as well, just so I can bring it to you guys today. So here it is, the LEGO SKS rifle. So here we have the SKS rifle. Even though this rifle is almost as famous as the AK-47, it still has a lot of knockoffs out there in other countries, one of the famous ones being the Chinese Type 56. But anyway, if it's one thing to say about this rifle, I would just say it's a very, very amazing rifle. I mean, I can honestly say this because I've actually had experiences with it. And when it comes to the actual game in Battlefield 4, it's not the standard wooden stock that you see me shooting. It's actually more tactical pistol grip, and even has an M4 style stock in the back as well. Even though everything else on the SKS rifle looks about the same, there are a few differences about it, but besides that, there's nothing changed when it actually comes to the internals of the weapon itself. Here's a quick note, I actually did make the SKS the standard gray color you see in game, but for some reason I found brown to look just better. It just works well with the SKS, and I think it looks better than the actual gray itself. So here's an interesting fact. The bolt actually doesn't move all the way back, because on most SKS rifles you can actually have a magazine loaded in and have the bolt back, but you can use a strip clip to actually load ammo into the magazine from the top instead of loading it from the bottom, which is pretty cool. When it comes to the actual magazine of the SKS in the game, it's actually not as realistic as you would probably think. When it comes to the real life magazine for the SKS, it actually has some sort of a like an extension at the top. It's almost like a bill in a sort, and that's just a little note I wanted to say just for anybody who was curious about the magazine and why it looked like that. The handguard up front also has this cool textured grip, which allows you to hold the handguard easier. It also has these 3 vents on each side with a flat top, and even when it comes to the barrel, I added a lot of detail when it came to the gas piston, also the muzzle brake, the front sight. I even added a barrel cleaner under the barrel itself, as well as a bayonet mount right under the iron sight. The stock on the SKS is actually a retractable stock that you would normally see on an AR rifle, and it also has up to 3 positions, and then each and every one can be locked up pretty easily, and it's really cool. When it comes to the iron sights of the SKS, I gotta say, the simplest iron sights are the best iron sights, and these iron sights are actually pretty similar to that of the AK-47s. But when it comes to actual accuracy and being able to lock onto your target easily, I always use these a lot when it comes to the game Battlefield 4. So in conclusion, all I can say about the SKS is that it makes an amazing DMR to use in Battlefield 4. It probably isn't as good as it will ever be like it was back in Battlefield 3, but I am still glad to finally make this weapon for you guys, because I know how much you guys have wanted to make me see this, but finally I bring it to you now. So I guess the deed is done, but anyway, let's move right along and let's shoot this thing. So subscribe to see more Battlefield 4 weapons, like, favorite, and comment if you have enjoyed, and as always, thanks for watching.